Okay, let's start with the 5 Tibetan breathing exercises. And we salute the sun by making a little diamond here. And then bringing it overhead. And we're going to look straight through the diamond as we turn only at the waist. Now we separate the clouds by bringing our fingers together, the beak, and we cross here 2 inches above the wrist. And then as we come out, we open the clouds. Now we open the tiger's mouth, going side to side, like holding a ball and opening the tiger's mouth. And the next of the 5 Tibetan breathing is the scooping the needle. So you put your hand here between the kidneys, and then we're going to scoop, looking at the palm, and bringing the hand towards the third eye, and then back down. Deep breaths. Exhale. Deep breath. The other side. And the last of the 5 Tibetan breathing is casting out chi. So the palms up, and as we extend it, the palms go down. Now we start moving, and you can go either very fast or very slow on this. If you want to get in some type of rhythm, Okay, well, that's a good warm-up. Especially on a day like today, it's getting warm already. Okay, so let's see, our next exercise, let's do a Brocades. It goes right into the warm-up exercises here. So the first thing we're going to do is support the heaven, and this improves your blood circulation, helps regulate the body temperature. Deep breathing, exhale, inhale, breathe from here, suck it in. Nice deep breath, then exhale. Make sure you're on mute. Otherwise, everybody's going to see you. So put yourself on mute. And that's good. Now we separate the heaven and earth. It's good for your stomach and spleen, tones the core. And as you go in opposite directions, you follow that center line, and you're supposed to feel more balanced. Nice stretch. Put yourself on mute. There you go. So on the next two, just hold it. Gently stretch, pushing down, pushing up. Very gentle stretch. Don't go all the way, maybe about 70%. On the other side. You want to always make sure we never lock the elbow. Very good. These are all good stretches. Now we draw the bow and arrow, and this is very good for the chest. It expands the lungs, good for your liver as well, and the heart. And it helps the eyes because the eyes are related to the liver. So it causes good intentions and clarity of thoughts, we say. So we bring the hands together, and one hand goes out, fingers pointing, and the other straight across the chest, like you're pulling a bow and arrow. And you'll notice the expansion of the chest, and you'll feel it in the back here with the scapula. And then just relax. Other side. Lift the weight of the fingers. Turn the head, and then down. Nice and gentle. Don't forget to breathe naturally. Take your time. Exhale. Inhale. I emphasize the breathing because I don't want you to hold your breath and I don't want you to be short of breath. So just breathe naturally and try not to hurry. If you don't do as many repetitions as I do, that's fine. this is for you. And so you do it at your own speed once you see the exercise. And then back to center. The wise owl looks back, establishes good pathways to the heart. And it's supposed to relieve the tension and fatigue. They say the head is the abode of the inner gods of Taoism. And so that's where the third eye is and everything. So we just gently bend at the knees and then just look back. I try to see the hands behind me. And the only thing I'm turning is the neck. So you have to be careful about all the little muscles there that you don't turn too much. So I'm not turning at the waist, I'm not turning at the torso, just my neck. And if you raise your hands a little, you can actually see the hands behind you. Very good. Back to center. Now the big bear turns is supposed to cool the heart fire. It develops harmony inside and kindness, as they say. So we take a little wider stance, balance ourselves on the two legs here, bend the knees, and then as we come forward, we just don't want to turn like that. See how rounded my back is? I want to stretch the back. See how flat it is? And then as I'm stretching the vertebrae, beginning with my neck. And then I bring it down, then up. And only go down as far as you want. Don't strain yourself again. Then to the other side, and up. Well, it's a good stretch for your back, but you have to be slow and be conscious of what you're doing to your vertebrae. Let the head lead. And then back to center. Now we're going to bend again. We're stretching the back, not the lower back, but the whole back. So make sure that you bend just enough. And then we bend back. We're going to come down the back and touch the toes following the urinary and bladder lines. And this will regulate the stillness and peace in your body. So go back. And then straight down the back of the legs. And then up. So if you can't make it all the way down, just go down as far as you can. So if you only make it like that, that's fine. And then you can always use visualizations as you come down. If you can't make it all the way down, then visualize yourself going down. because your body will respond to the thoughts that you enact. In other words, they materialize as though you're doing it. One more. And back to center. Anytime you bring your head down below your chest, be aware of the pressure, the hypertension. So, if you get dizzy or something, don't go too far down below. You get dizzy. Okay, now we have clenching fists. This is called punching with angry eyes. So you want to squint your eyes, so you're just barely looking through there. And this helps you to reduce anger and balances your liver. And then back to center. And the last of the 8 brocades is lift and drop. It allows the chi to settle and to help the circulatory system. And it also refreshes your body. They call it eliminating the 100 illnesses. On your toes, and then as you come down, you sort of bounce. And we always do this 7 times. Okay, so let's just stand here at Uji posture as we align our bodies. Bring the knees straight, hips straight, shoulders down, stretch the shoulders, and down again. Loosen the ankles. Close your eyes just for a second. And just breathe in and out, following your breath. And bring down the column of chi. And you can imagine a ball of light going right into the lower diaphragm, storing the energy as you would a battery. Okay, let's do some exercises. We'll do 18 of them. And we'll put together exercises from the various shibashi, works. And I have a crow in the backyard. It's so loud. Okay, let's regulate the chi. And you can feel the aura on the sides of your body as you touch it. Just like you're in a bubble, you're surrounded by an aura. Back to center. Now we bring the hands just barely making a small fist here. Closing your fingers onto the palm. Lower your knees. And we do the bear exercise, which is rotating the shoulders. Center. Now we pull the bow to shoot the arrow, and we have a different way. Last time we did it like this for the 8 brocades. This time we do it very softly, as though we're riding a horse and pulling the bow and arrow. And so the hand just goes across. Now this next exercise is part of a routine for the meridians, and that routine is called Ma Long. Ma was an emperor, and they found his tomb, I don't know, 25 years, 100 years ago. So they recently found his tomb, and they unearthed all these scrolls with these markings on it and pictures, and they had a whole set of pictures depicting the meridians. So if you can imagine them knowing the meridians, 2,500 years ago, it's amazing. So anyway, the hot flaring is one of them. So what we're going to do is bring the palms back, make the hot, and then we're going to bring the leg forward and then touch the heel and then down. So make sure before you lift the leg that you're centered. And all your weight is on this leg. And as you rise, you lift the other leg up. And gently down. And the last one. Now we have wind blowing through the willows. And so this is sort of a bear exercise as well. And so we're going to step to the side. And we're going to lift the hands up. And then as I come back down, I'm going to look at the back hand. And so you'll notice that you have to turn at the waist very gently. And we come up to the other side. Back to center. Another leg exercise called lift the arms and kick to the side. So we're going to lift the arms and then bring the arms down as we kick. So you might want to have a chair or a table next to you if you're having problems balancing yourself. Always make sure that you're safe whenever you do these exercises, especially the balance ones. And back to center. Now another leg exercise is the Immortal Points the Way. So we're going to make sword fingers in a circle. And then we point the way and come back and come down. So make sure you're not leaning forward as you come down. Even if it's an inch, you want to keep the back straight. very good for your legs. It helps you strengthen them and gives you a lot of coordination here with your body. And the last ones. Now we're going to use the hamstrings and we're going to be stretching them. So this is, we're going to be searching for the needle at the sea bottom. And the story about the needle at the sea bottom is that you'll never find it. So that's your exercises, your programs that you train for will never end because you're always in search of doing better and better. So I'm going to put out this circle and then bring the hand straight down side of the leg. Only go again as far as you want and then up. Go to the other side. Circle. Back to center. And favorite one for me is the deer colliding with the antlers. So make the deer and the foot comes out to the side. They're perpendicular to the toes here, about 45 degrees, and then this comes out. We're going to turn at the waist, bending the knees. Make sure you're comfortable, and then gently turn. Come back to center, the other side, turn, raise, turn the antlers. And back to center. Again, the leg exercises, just like we did the last one. We're going to come down. Only this time, we're going to put our hands together in a prayer position. You can either do it just in the middle. Sometimes it helps to balance yourself if you go to the side. So as you come down, you can go to the side and then down. So it gives you here and there equal, or you can come to the middle if you feel that you have enough balance. I know that some of these exercises may prove a little difficult, but that's what we do. We keep working at it until we're able to do some modicum of the exercise, a little bit of the exercise each time. So we just practice, and practice this, and just down. And then the next time you go down a little more. And the secret is to make sure that that back leg gets kicked out. And you kick, get your balance, and then come down. Okay. So that's the holy crane, worshiping the moon. Now we have the goose landing on the sand. So we come up onto the toes and then down. Now again, we step to the side and we have the dragons this time, twin dragons. And again, we rock. And the dragons come up from the sea and then back down, straight down, and up, down. And go to the other side, rock, And back to center. We work those legs again and the urinary tract. And we're going to go down one leg and down the other. Again, only go down as far as you want. And following the meridian lines. Don't forget to bend your knees. Back to center. And this is a monkey exercise from the 5 animals. And the monkeys is the mischievous one. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hand up over the scalp, the head, and just like comb it. Back to center. And now we have the lion playing with the ball. Again, it's a balance exercise. We're going to hold the ball, lift our leg. And as we come down, the ball is going to turn and push out. Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to lift the leg. You can just come out and push. So you do these exercises to help yourself. So you can modify it in order to get it done. Okay. Now we move left and right as we fly around the planet. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then up. So 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. And back. Now we have a different type of punch. This one we go forward and back, hands here, and then we just go forward. And then for the last of the 18 exercises, we just close, bring the chi up, and back down into the dantian, storing it. Now we want to do some very brief meditative stances. So the first one is standing at Uji, let the shoulders out, now drop the shoulders, up the ankles, straight ahead, close your eyes or half closed. And feel your breath going in and out your tummy here. Now, usually you feel your breath up here, but try to do it here, pushing out and pushing in. And bring your hands up to the dantian, so you're holding the ball. Feel the chi between the palms. You can spread the palms out and feel that energy between the palms. And bring hands up to the upper chest. Extend the arms out, palms down. Concentrate on the breathing. In, out, and the palms up, above the head, and down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Don't extend the arms out, blocking the elbows. The elbows have to be bent. So that your legs lift the whole body up. Hands all the way down. Turn to the side. Hand to the back, between the kidneys. Palm up. And look at yourself in the mirror. Count to 12. Hand to the other side. Count to 12. We go 1, 1,000, 2, 2,000. That's how it goes. Hands down. Okay, let's bring down 3 columns of chi. And this is like an X-ray. As you bring the hands down, imagine your skeleton. And what you're doing is washing the skeleton, making it pure white. And as you go deeper into the body, you'll hit the bone marrow. And the bone marrow turns yellow, so we want to turn that white and purify it all the way down to the toes. Thank you for coming today.